This badge is kind of one of the more easier ones. Since this badge follows something like this. This badge requires you to go on matchmaking, this right here, and you have to click on this until you see a spare dummy. Let me rejoin because you can see the dummies. Now that I have rejoined, remember, now you go to matchmaking. Ooh, let's go. Once you watch the spear dummy, at the end he will say, I found this VXST from that time. And you're gonna have to click on the tape. You're gonna go to the now this badge also requires another badge, which I'm gonna show you later. It's the crystal tape. Once you get the crystal tapes, once you get the tapes, you go here, press the spare tape dummy news. Spare factor. I don't think they're ever gonna get added to the game.
Back in 1990, one of them was a massive meteorite, approximately 20 meters in diameter, which crashed into the Quebec region of Canada and created a colossal crater. However, upon investigating every meteorite crash site, not a single injury was found. It was considered unbelievably fortunate, but the true anomaly wasn't the impacts themselves. It was something that came with them. Scientists discovered a green, liquid-like substance. It possessed properties similar to reactive compounds, but it was exponentially more dangerous. Governments worldwide immediately ordered the lockdown of these areas to control the situation. Later, Professor Rowan, a researcher from Canada, along with teams from various organizations, began to study it in earnest. They named the substance nebula fluid. As years passed, the findings began to become abnormal. Nebula fluid could move on its own, almost as if it were alive. And what was even more terrifying was that multiple scientists reported the exact same thing. They heard voices, not actual sounds, but something attempting to communicate directly within their minds. This phenomenon induced severe hallucinations and extreme psychological instability. Consequently, a large number of researchers decided to terminate their experiments, but not Professor Rowan. He continued his research, acting as though he knew something something until he began to exhibit abnormal symptoms. He suffered from severe headaches, experienced hallucinations, and claimed that he could control something impossible to control. Many tried to stop him, but he wouldn't. Then, in the year 2000, the unthinkable happened. Every sphere dummy on Earth vanished. Professor Rowan and the nebula fluid disappeared with them. No traces, no evidence. They just faded away. This event caused immense concern among all factions, as the Sphere faction served as the peacekeepers and mediators of the world. But now, they were entirely gone. There have been scattered reports from civilians claiming to have seen sphere-headed dummies appear for just a fleeting moment, but there is still no concrete evidence to confirm this. And this is all the information we currently have. But the question remains, did they truly disappear, or are they still out there somewhere? And how exactly did this happen?
Now, I don't think our time is going to be overpowered. And that's it.